Oh my goodness. Lighting yourself is not fun. I'm just gonna keep trying, because that's all you can do. Hi, my name is Angie. I am a cinematographer in the Bay Area, and this is my first YouTube video of this style. I hope to be doing this weekly or bi-weekly, but I don't want to stress myself out about it. I just want it to be another creative outlet. I do plan on getting a little more vulnerable than I do on my typical Instagram page and just talking about things that are bugging me, because I feel like things are always bugging me. Things are always bugging all of us. And some of them are not really talked about enough. Especially on social media, we always make it look like we're as busy as can be and we are on the top and we're having such a great time and love our lives. But I think there's a lot of issues that people don't talk about enough that we all kind of have and need to talk about. So I plan on just talking about the struggles that I have and some of the real life things that happen in this industry that you don't always see on social media. Another aspect to these YouTube videos that I really want to do in a way to get myself out and creating more and doing what I want to do more often, and hopefully a way to encourage others to do the same. This will kind of be split up into the first half of me talking, and then the second half, I want to just do an activity where I just go out and shoot and get myself outside more and record the process. And I want to learn a lot along the way, and I hope that you guys will learn a lot from it too. Today I just want to touch quickly on overwhelm. I have been feeling very overwhelmed lately. I think a big part of it is the slow season, the holidays, in the thick of the winter. It's tough every year. It's really hard because things slow down. People aren't working during the holidays, which makes a lot of sense, but sometimes it's hard because the fall can be busy, so it's hard going from 100 to 0 so fast. There's a ton of emotions around that, and honestly I struggle going from 0 to 100 too. Like if I have 1 month where I'm barely shooting at all and then 1 month where I'm non-stop shooting, that's a struggle sometimes. In this industry we don't really have that balance of doing the same thing every day, going to work at the same time, and I actually really love that, but sometimes it's hard going really hard 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, to having absolutely no work for 7 days a week. My mental health struggles with that a lot, and I feel like it's not talked about because it's a vulnerable thing to talk about being slow. Like it doesn't happen to all of us. I think feeling overwhelmed is very normal, and we're allowed to have those feelings, obviously, but something that I won't allow myself to do is just sit there and give up and let it kill me. I'm a strong believer in not letting a setback or a discouragement hold us back and make us just stunt forever. It's okay to have these negative feelings and be confused, overwhelmed, whatever, but if you're always letting fear get in the way, you're just gonna continue to be discouraged forever. And if you're not getting the work that you wanna be getting, go out and start shooting the type of work that you wanna be getting. It's so important to rest, recalibrate, figure out what it is that you need, and sometimes that doesn't happen right away, and then take baby steps to get there. I have a hard time not always thinking very big picture, so I try to take baby steps for myself, and even what I'm doing here, it feels like a baby step. I'm finding another outlet for my art. I'm finding a way to learn new skills, be creative, have conversation, create a community, and I think any of that is doable in other ways. It just depends what you want to do. No two paths are ever the same. So don't look at what somebody else is doing and be like, oh, I should do this exact thing. I want to be where they're at. Because one, you probably don't even know where they're realistically at. And two, there's so much that leads up to where somebody is right now. And what you're not seeing is a lot of setbacks that they faced and how they pulled themselves out of those holes. You don't see the years of trauma and experience that somebody builds up. And I know that because I've gotten messages from people being like, you're so privileged, you're so lucky. Luck, buddy, has nothing to do with it. This industry requires a lot of damn hard work. And just remember that most people do go through all the grit. And I don't think that we ever really stop going through it. There's not really a moment where we've made it. A lot of us need to get that out of our minds, that we're just trying to make it, because the industry is always evolving. We have to evolve with it too. Let yourself feel your feelings, but don't sulk in them for too long. Try to turn them into action. I like to try to say, what's next, instead of why me? What's the next step? Where do I go from here? That is what's gonna lead you to where you wanna be. So enough of this sappy stuff. I wanna go on an adventure, and today I am going to meet some friends at the beach. It's supposed to be a beautiful sunset. I just got a new lens. I should probably go get it. Okay, so I just got this new lens from Pocket Dispo. It honestly looks like it's 3D printed, but I kind of tested it out on my FX6, which honestly seems really silly to put this little thing on an FX6, but it's actually really cool. It's a fixed aperture of I think 11, so it actually works best in the daytime. I don't know how it will look at sunset, but it's just worth trying out because I'll never know unless I try. Super wide, I don't even know how wide. I feel like myself and a lot of others nowadays really like the vintagey kind of look, so I'm super stoked to try it out. So let's get to the beach. This is Barbara.
Hi, new followers.
Barbara is from Croatia. She lives in the Bay Area as well. Fellow creative. We're gonna meet up with another friend and then go to a film event after this. We got Alcatraz. Is that a rainbow?
Yes.
Oh my gosh!
Till I found her.
I had to strip down the camera as much as I possibly could because I had to fit it in my backpack. We're going to an event after. This is the little lens. Actually, it feels ridiculous to put this on the FX6.
Wait, is that a lens or a filter?
It's a lens. Looks wild on the FX6 because it's just so small. I honestly am having a hard time with this lens because I feel like it wants direct sunlight. So I'm gonna go to the other side and try to get that. Barbara, maybe you can get in front of the camera. Okay, honestly, light went pretty fast. I didn't get here until 4. It's now 4:45, and I feel like time has just gone really fast. And the sun is setting, but we're not at the best spot for the sunset. Ideally, I would have been to the other side of the marina, but I was meeting them for dinner. So it is what it is. I'm happy that I got out and just shot some stuff because I honestly convinced myself to not do that a lot. Like, if nobody's paying me, why would I go out? So I'm really happy that I did this, and I'm excited to check out some of the footage, even though it's not too much.